Welcome in to the Pippins post-game show, and it's the Pippins who end the 4-game losing streak, this time beating the Elks in Game 3 of 3 here at the Orchard by a final score of 15-6. It was an offensive onslaught for Yakima Valley late in this contest. They plated 10 runs in the 7th and 8th inning combined to win this one. It was tough sledding on the mound for Evan Hamburger at first. The Pippins went down 5-0 in this contest, but one of our Cascade Natural Gas high-energy players of the game, Jackson Betancourt, came in and did the job, tossing 4 1/3 scoreless innings to keep the red-hot Elks off the scoreboard for the final half of the game. And then our other Cascade Natural Gas high-energy player of the game, Jace Phelan, also did his part. He had 2 doubles and 3 RBIs in a huge offensive game for the Central Washington Cougar. We'll have both of those guys up as the Cascade Natural Gas high-energy player of the game coming up next.
Energy efficiency hero. Install high-efficiency natural gas equipment and you can be just like Cascade's most energy-efficient player of the game. Match his ERA of $678. Put some runs on the board by upgrading your furnace, improving your home's insulation, and switching to a condensing tankless water heater. Cascade's bench is deep with both residential and commercial incentives. Check them out at our website or give us a call and be an energy efficiency player of the game.
Welcome back to the Pippins post-game show. I'm here with 2 Cascade Natural Gas high-energy player of the games. I couldn't pick between either of you guys. You guys did absolutely amazing things on both sides of the ball. Jackson, we'll start with you. Evan battled all day out there, pitching 3 2/3, but when the time you got into the ball game, they needed to be stopped. The Bend Elks, you did just the job. What did you do on the mound to get these guys to stop hitting the baseball so hard?
I just trusted my defense, made them put the ball in play, change speeds, and then defense did the work for me.
Defense looked sensational tonight behind you, and of course, a huge hit was needed in tonight's contest. Jace, you found yourself up, down 5-2, bases loaded, and you explode through the ball, drilled one into the gap in left center, bases clearing double. How'd it feel to get one, a big one, really, for your team here tonight?
It felt good. I mean, the opportunity that I had to come up with base runners on is always a fun spot to be, and just happy the team was able to get some runs across tonight.
So got plenty of runs across tonight, 15 in the contest to win this one 15-6. You guys have a non-league game coming up tomorrow against the Dudes, and then a 6-game trip north of the border. Jackson, how can you guys keep the momentum going on this long road trip coming up?
I mean, it starts with today, ride the wave, but can't think about this game. You gotta reset tomorrow. Just play our game.
Play your game as well, and if you play like tonight, you guys are gonna have a fun time north of the border. But for now, Pippins get this one done by a final score of 15-6. That'll do it for the post-game show today. Tune in tomorrow bright and early, fellas, 10:35 a.m. for that non-league contest. We'll see you tomorrow. Hi, everybody. Welcome into the Pippins pregame show on this bright and early Monday morning. I'm your host, Logan Peter, and last night it was the Pippins finally breaking the 4-game losing streak with a 15-6 win against the Bend Elks in the last game of a 3-game weekend set. It was a dire needed win for the Pippins as they exploded on offense for 15 runs on 12 hits in the contest. Jace Phelan and Jackson Betancourt's post-game show you just watched, they were outstanding in the contest. Both on opposite ends. Jackson Betancourt tossed 4 1/3 scoreless in relief of Evan Hamburger to keep the Elks off the board in the second half of the game. And meanwhile, Jace Phelan had his best game as a Pippin at the dish, had 2 doubles, including a bases-clearing RBI double to tie the game at 5 before the Pippins eventually scored 10 more runs unanswered to win that contest 15-6. Coach's Corner coming up on this bright and early Monday morning right here on the Pippins pregame show.
was so difficult to find the right bank.
I know. It's so confusing.
Checking out your banking options? Oh, sounds overwhelming.
It's a cloud of uncertainty.
With Banner Bank, it's easy to manage your finances, and help is here when you need it.
Be gone, Cloud!
Oh, wait. Ah!
Built for action, built for banking. Banner Bank.
Welcome back to the Pippins pregame show. I'm here with assistant coach J5, Johnny Graham. And coach, big win yesterday. You guys snapped the 4-game losing streak against Ben. What do you think went right yesterday in comparison to the last couple games?
Oh, I thought our offense got going yesterday. That's a series of good plate approach, and good plate approach typically